Lists that claim to definitively reveal the best sports star are always a bone of contention, with everyone having their own opinion on what makes an athlete great. But a new study claims to have worked out who the all-time greatest Formula One driver is, and it's not Michael Schumacher. Using statistical analysis to account for improvements in car technology and team performance, researchers believe the greatest driver of all time is actually Juan Manuel Fangio. Dr. Andrew Bell, of the University of Sheffield's Methods Institute, believes Fangio is the sport's most accomplished competitor, based on pure talent rather than the technology of the car. Based purely on wins, the undisputed king of Formula One is Michael Schumacher, who stacked up an incredible 91 wins over his career, followed by Fangio and Alain Prost. But in his time driving for Jordan, Benetton, Ferrari and Mercedes, Schumacher had winning teams of mechanics, engineers and technicians behind him. According to the study, the effect of the driver's team may account for 85% of the performance, with the star in the car accounting for that final 15% to reach the checkered flag. When all of this is taken into account, Schumacher drops to 9th place, and Fangio takes pole position. The researchers also looked at the standings, judging Schumacher once, taking all of his races into account, or judged him twice, separating his pre-2006 and post-2010 career races. In the latter scenario, Schumacher is in 3rd pre-2006, which pushes Hamilton into 12th. Argentinian Juan Manuel Fangio has long been considered by some to be the greatest, with the much-loved gentleman racer winning 24 51 races in his career, taking his last podium spot in 1957. This study found that about 2/3 of the team effect is consistent over time, with the rest caused by teams changing year on year. However, while the effect of a driver's team has increased over time, when it comes to the street circuits, driver's skill is still the winning factor. Dr. Bell said, "The question, who is the greatest F1 driver of all time, is a difficult one to answer, because we don't know the extent to which drivers do well because of their talent or because they are driving a good car. The question has fascinated fans for years and I'm sure will continue to do so." The team's statistical model enabled it to rank drivers and work out the importance of their teams. By taking this different view, some champions dropped out of the top 20, while other relatively unknowns popped up. Three-time Formula One champion Niki Lauda, for example, failed to get into the top 100, while Brazilian Christian Fittipaldi, who only graced the sport for a few seasons in the 1990s, crept into the top 20. According to Dr. Bell, things might have been very different if some of these drivers had different teams. He added, "A similar model could be used to answer a variety of questions in society. For example, how much do individuals, teams and companies affect worker productivity, or how much classes, schools and neighborhoods affect educational attainment?" This study is published in the Journal of Quantitative Analysis in Sports.